Hello, Leo. If you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, welcome. We are going to do your reading. We're going to use two tarot decks. We're going to use the Spirit of Halloween Tarot to get a general overview of what the month of September will look like for you. We're going to use four oracle decks to get more information on all that, maybe ways in which Spirit would like you to love yourself better through whatever's going to happen, signs and synchronicities for you, and just other messages. And then we have another tarot deck where we will look specifically at your love and relationships, career and finances, and health and spirituality. Also, I have music playing in the background, and if you can hear something in particular, that might be the song might have a message for you, or it might be a theme for you during this month, or if something catches my attention, I will point it out. All right, so without further ado, Leo, let's go ahead and get started for you. So, it is very smoky here in Northern California. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe a lot of you live in Northern California right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what you have, Leo. I'm feeling a little melancholy. I don't know if it's the Patsy Cline in the background. She is singing She's Got You. So that could be something I'm picking up with one of you. I'm just feeling really melancholy. I'm like, oh, no. So we have the Seven of Wands. That is, in fact, Leo energy. And then we have 3 cards instead of 4. Because, this is really Spirit show. And we're all just playing along. So we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Six of Wands, which is more Leo energy. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Empress in the uphand. Okay. So let's see. Empress is Gemini energy. Three of Wands is Aries energy. Definitely a lot of Leo energy. Which, I mean, of course. So, Empress is card number 3. The other thing I always think about with Empress is Cancer energy as well. She gives me solid Cancer energy. One of the things that's just really sticking out to me is how, like, this cat is guarding this mummy. This magician, I'm assuming, is trapping this golem. Kali Ma here, she has Shiva's head. And it looks like she's about to eat it, even though I don't think she's actually going to eat it. But she looks like she's going to. Okay. I'm feeling this just a really solid, like, maybe you have been waiting for something to start. So Seven of Wands is kind of like being on the lookout, being on the defensive. Six of Wands is victory. Three of Wands in reverse. It can be miscommunication. It could also be someone who's going to simply, like, you're not waiting for the ship to come in. You will just go find it. Or you will go find your own path. So it can be miscommunication. It can also be just charting your own course rather than waiting for the ship to come to you. And then the Empress, that's creative energy. That's maternal energy. So I don't know if you have been trying to collaborate with another person, or maybe some of you are trying to collaborate with someone and you're just kind of getting impatient because you're ready. You're ready to create whatever it is you want to create. You are ready for this next chapter of your life. And not only are you sick of waiting, you're kind of wondering if whoever is not being totally honest with you is kind of what I'm picking up with the Seven of Wands sitting here. Like maybe in August, like you were trying to go forward with something, a creative endeavor or entrepreneurship or something like that, and you were trying to partner with someone or work with someone, maybe a company, and I just kind of feel like you feel as though you were maybe getting dicked around, for lack of better wording. And you're just kind of not doing that anymore. You're in this place where you're like, well, I'm Leo. I don't need you. I can do everything my own, which that's Virgo energy more than Leo energy, but like, you don't need to wait for someone to come help you adjust your crown, basically. You know how it needs to be sitting. You don't need anyone's permission to do anything. Okay? So we're going to set those up there. I feel like that's less a thing that's happening and more just a vibe for you. You're just in this vibe of I'm not waiting for someone. Like if you're not ready to move forward, if you're not ready to create with me, some of you, it could be something like it could be a relationship for a couple of you, but I'm not getting that super strongly. It's much more creative endeavor. Or some of you, actually, some of you could have been entertaining a situationship, and while it's passionate, hot, and heavy, like if you're not being treated like the king or the queen that you are, you're gonna just move on along. Some of you are also having a custody battle. That's something I just got. I feel like I said that in another reading, but I can't remember which reading that was. Always check all three of your signs. Always check like your sun, moon, and rising to get the fullest picture. Let's get into the oracle just to see what else we have here. Okay. Card number 3, the fox, awareness. I'm kind of seeing how, first of all these autumnal colors, and that's exactly the season we're moving into, and I keep dropping these oracle cards. But also, three is here again. Look beyond what you see. Listening to your intuition. So again, like if you're having the feeling that you're trying to work with someone and they're kind of just dicking you around, they might be dicking you around. I was also noticing how this looks like a adult fox, like a mommy fox, and maybe this is like a baby fox. So where this could be concerning children, that's coming through a little bit more strongly. I'm going to pick up all these cards real fast. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, but yeah, this is the Fox Maiden. I'm not entirely sure what tradition she's from. Possibly an indigenous tradition. I'm also seeing how in the background here we have like a stag person in the background and a path. So yeah, again, like it's just giving, your gut is trying to tell you something about another person that you're dealing with, and you need to be listening to it. You need to be listening to your body. Okay? And then foxes could simply be a sign for you if I did not say that already. Okay, we have the gentleman coming out in his prince form. So, and we have the number 28. I'm gonna pull another card, honestly, from the fairy tale deck because it can be a little. What about the gentleman, Spirit? What about the gentleman? Thank you. Oh, we have the lady, 29, and she's in her princess form. This is a pair. Oddly, I am not getting a bad vibe off of the gentleman. And when I pulled both the gentleman and the lady, they both, I don't typically like reversals with these cards. They don't mean the opposite, it's just the flow of energy, basically. But I did pull both of these out upside down, right? So for some of you, if you feel like you're mirroring with another person, like especially in a defensive way, like someone does something, it triggers you, you feel defensive, and you mirror that energy back to them. This does strongly indicate in a romantic sense, though it doesn't have to be a romantic sense. It could just be someone that you have some kind of close partnership with. So again, a business partner. I'm getting for many of you, it's going to be a business partner, but then for a lot of you, this is something to do, again, with this little bitty fox here, this empress, children could be somehow involved. Okay. So for some of you, like, everything appears hunky-dory on the surface and you're like, your body's telling you it's not. Listen to it. But then for others of you, you're getting the exact opposite. Someone's actions appear weird and shady and it's freaking you out. So then you act more distant, or you act out, or you act in a triggered manner, or whatever. You get defensive, you pull back. And then you just kind of mirror back and forth when in actuality there is nothing really going on. You're just mirroring each other. Whatever the situation is, like, I feel like you need to turn off your logical mind. Turn off that logical mind, literally. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Move slowly with many moments of stillness, which I know is difficult for you as a fire sign. Most fire signs are very passionate. They want to get something done right now. I'm telling you to slow down. Spirit's telling you to slow down. White Flag by Gorillaz is playing in the background. So yeah, you, again, that's surrender. If you have been reacting a lot with another person, react less. Be still and see. Okay. Let's see what the Moon Oracle deck. Okay. Okay, card number 35. My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Yeah, so if you're waiting on another person for something to go forward, then, or to figure out what your next move is, if it's going to be with or without another person, and you have extra energy, channel that into your home, channel that into your space. You could even get creative with using feng shui to take whatever it is that you're attempting to manifest And if it's not happening in the 3D, it is a useful um, use of your time. That's great speech. That's great talking right there. Um, it's a productive use of your time to, like, say you're trying to move a career forward. Well, maybe you want to look at the career and the fame, if fame is something that is involved in your career, or at least recognition, what have you. Look at the career and the recognition sectors of your home, play with them a little bit. Make sure they don't have anything in them that isn't conducive to you. And put things in there that is a constant signal to your subconscious mind as to what you want. If it has to do with children, you have a children creativity section. Creation, same section. Okay. Look, I feel like this is like more than just like decorate your home, sage your home. Like, do some feng shui. Do some feng shui this month, Leo. Okay. Allow your home to be an expression of your inner desires and keep those ideas going in your subconscious. Because too, I mean, we're Venus retrograde's gonna end soon, but then we're gonna have the post shadow period, and Mercury retrograde is still gonna be going on to the 15th, and then that has to have a post shadow period. Like, it's gonna be October before, you know, those two things are totally done. And I don't know off the top of my head if we have another planetary retrograde going on in October. So yeah, like, miscommunication's just going to be a thing this month. It's going to be a thing. So don't be reacting to perceived things. And double check messages. Make sure you call people and confirm things. Travel with plenty of time. I literally went to someone's house today and I damn near got lost because he accidentally, like, one of the digits in his home address, he accidentally wrote the wrong digit, and I damn near got lost. Like, and it's little shit. It's going to be little shit, but Mercury likes to play on that, especially if you're constantly in a rush. Okay? At least when he's in retrograde. Lavender, sleep, awareness, stillness. Get some sleep. Be in your home. Your dreams could hold a lot of information for you at this time, which goes along with, you know, listening to your intuition, listening to your subconscious. See what your dreams have to tell you. Maybe you want to go and make some lavender bundles. Hang them around your house. Not if you have cats, though. Lavender is incredibly toxic to cats and dogs as well, I believe. But yeah, like, maybe make some lavender bundles, or even make some, you know, fake lavender. Your subconscious doesn't truly know the difference between the two. I keep a in my wealth face where I just throw change. I keep a bouquet of lavender in there. It's fake, but it makes me want to always look at it. It reminds me that I have this cute little place that I just throw my change. And it's such a small little thing, but you would be surprised, like, how quickly that will turn into surprise money when you kind of want a little something. It really does. It's a little like Christmas. It's weird. The other thing too with sleep that I was thinking about is the divine feminine. We're going to talk about her for a second because we have the Empress out here. She just bees, and she gets a lot of rest, and she gets a lot of sleep, and she doesn't do until it's time to create something. And she does everything from a place of passion and love and creation. If the Divine Feminine had a favorite child, it might be you, Leo, just because you also love creation. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tarot for your love and relationships. We'll start with that. We're going to get 2 cards apiece, hopefully. I just tasted sweet and sour, oddly. Maybe you need to go have some sweet and sour chicken. Maybe you need to hash out whatever is going on over some Chinese food. Okay, love and relationships for Leo, please. Love and relationships for Leo. Damn, we have the Tower in reverse. That's card number 16. That's Aries energy. Whatever this is, you've been getting intuitive nudges for a while. So if you've been getting intuitive nudges for a while about a person or a situation, you need to do something about that now, but you need to put intuition over logic. What your mind's eye sees versus what your physical eyes see, because shit's about to come to a head from the looks of it. Another card also pulled out. So we got 4 cards total for this. So we have the Tower in reverse. We have Page of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Wow. Between these and this, and again, like some of you, someone isn't being shady, you just think they are. Call You Mine by the Chainsmokers is playing right now. Yeah, if there is someone that you mentally can't leave alone, if you like, they really like their surface level behavior just really pisses you off, but you can't leave them alone, or they're doing something that looks weird on the surface, but your intuition is telling you it's not as bad as you think it is. Like, you need to listen. Like, don't destroy a relationship. We're not here to destroy anything this month. We are here to be still and to listen. Okay, Mars is in Libra. Take advantage of how much more peaceful that makes you feel. Okay? But I feel like this Tower in reverse is a warning that, like, if you take the wrong, if you react rather than simply listening to your intuition, you could destroy something. With the 4 of Swords in reverse, I really feel like we do have sleep here, and the 4 of Swords in reverse is not getting enough rest. Yeah, you need to, yes, look after yourself, but not, there has to be a balance there, right? Like, there is a balance between looking after yourself and being selfish. Okay? Figure out why this connection, like, triggers you. It doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, it can be. There's a lot of indication that it is. But, like, if it's a romantic connection, if you're co-parenting, if it's a business connection, figure out why it's triggering you so much before you destroy it. Okay. And try, like with this Four of Swords in reverse, try to, if something pops off and you feel yourself wanting to just scream, fight, say fuck it, take a second, remove yourself from the situation. Go ahead and feel what you're feeling, like 100%, but don't take it out on that person yet, and don't take it out on anyone at all. But don't take it out on that person, don't react. Feel what you were feeling, release it, let it go, and then be still. I'm almost getting like the stillness being communing with that person's higher self. And you might be able to use your creativity to do something like that. Um, I keep thinking about automatic writing. Some of you might be able to use automatic writing to commune with that person's higher self to get a better understanding. Because the risk here is that you are so focused on how things are making you feel that like you're not leaving room for considering how the other person might be feeling, especially if your intuition is screaming at you to do that. Okay. So that is coming through pretty strongly for a lot of you. For others of you, and again, don't force something to fit. This needs to be confirming what your intuition says. If your intuition is telling you something's up, listen to that, but the advice more or less remains the same. Be still and watch. Okay? We're sleeping this month. We are focusing on our home this month. We are being still this month. And I know that's frustrating. I know, Three of Wands in reverse. You are sick of waiting. You are sick of being still. You want to go off on your own. You want to just do shit without this other person. Don't do that. Spirit's telling you not to just go off and do something. Chill out. Okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look at your career and finances so we can focus on something else. And then we'll look at your health and spirituality. Career and finances for Leo, please. Career and finances for Leo. Woo! Come here. Come here, pretty. Okay, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. That card kind of jumped, but didn't fall out. Okay, hi. Five of Pentacles. All right. So if this is somehow business related, I do understand why you feel a sense of urgency. I do. Okay. I feel for you. The Five of Pentacles is financial insecurity, material insecurity. Maybe your debt is racking up. Maybe your bills are starting to look a little bit bigger than you would like. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, though, go back to basics for a little while. Go back to the foundational knowledge that you have regarding career and finances, regarding money. That's what I'm feeling. Like if you have like a book of budget recipes that you turned to years ago to make ends meet, like for example, like, and you just haven't dug that out in a while, well, dust it off. If you need to make some money on the side and there was a way that you made money as a teenager or as a young adult, like a first gig kind of thing, go back to that for a little bit. That's strongly what I'm getting with that Page of Swords in reverse. Go back to basics. Go back to ways that you used to just make shit work. Okay? You're Leo. You're super creative. You think outside the box. You can do this. Okay? This is 1 month. You're not poor. It's a bad paycheck. Okay? Which, if that is the case, if you're hustling, your sleep is going to be even more important than ever. Okay? Do what you need to do. Go home, watch or listen to something that relaxes you. Go to sleep. Get up again. Keep things going, but this does not need to be draining on your energy right now when this is also something that is a concern. Okay? All right, let's see what else we have for you, Leo. Your reading is probably going to be the shortest. Like, I feel like it's just very cut and dry, you know? Let's see what we have for you for health and spirituality. 82 cards, you are. Page of Wands in reverse. You have a lot of pages out here right now. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So many pages. And now you have both the Knight and the Page of Swords. No kings or queens, considering your energy. You know what, too? Like, this is the prince and the princess. I don't know. That might be significant to one of you. You could be feeling really uninspired right now, which, again, if you're feeling uninspired, you can dig through your dreams to give you inspiration. Tap into where you have, like, what house your Leo sign sits in. Like, for example, if it sits in your first house. Like, if you're a Leo rising, then it sits in your first house, right? So play with your appearance a little bit. Like, do something new with your appearance after September 3rd. But do something new with your appearance and, like, just see if it inspires you a little bit. Play around with it. When we feel like we can't, if we feel stunted, right? That's like prime time to start playing around with our craft and to stop taking it seriously for a second. Tearaway by Drowning Pool is playing right now, and it's just that line, I don't care about anyone else but me. Like, it just is. I can feel that line right now. And I'm not saying that you don't care about anyone else but you right now. I'm saying that you might not have the extra fuel for anyone but you right now. And that's okay. You don't have to be the life of the party all the damn time, Leo. Okay. Yeah, you could be feeling less than inspired. The other thing I would tell you to look at in your chart would be your fifth house, because that is the house of creation. So look at your fifth house and see what's going on over there. Yeah, I'm not getting anything really strongly health or spirituality wise. I'm really just getting lack of creation and maybe feeling a little lack of motivation, maybe a tiny bit scattered. Just everything feels blah to you right now, maybe. You could also, again, like, Feng Shui has a lot of like instructions and stuff, but it does leave some room for creative freedom. Like, you could just use redecorating your house right now as inspiration again, which I know I said that earlier, but like, your reading is very short. Like, it's pretty to the point. And I think it's because you just don't have the energetic reserves right now to do really much else with yourself this month. So that is all I have for you, Leo. I'm sorry your reading is just a bit short and just a lot of reiteration, but go ahead and click on over to the other reads to see if you can get like a fuller picture of anything. Um, but yeah, like just take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself this month. There's nothing wrong with that. Focus on you. Everything else will play out as it needs to play out. Okay? All right, Leo, that is all I have for you. Be good, be safe, and love and light to you. Bye.